What's up, you guys? What's up, you guys? What's up, you guys? Welcome to the ICanB show, where we talk about everything we can be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I am your host, ICB, and I'm always very happy to be here. What's up, y'all? Like, it's been a minute. I feel like I ain't seen y'all. It's been a whole 7 days. Like, how are we doing? I hope you're doing well. Of course, you know I have to congratulate you on making it to a new week, for striving, for doing the best that you can do, for showing up for your family, for showing up for yourself, for showing up for your environment, your situation, your job, whatever it is, however it is, wherever it's coming from. Congratulations to you, because you deserve it. So y'all already know I'm always going to give y'all praise. I'm always going to give y'all flowers, because y'all made it to a new week. So today, this week, we're going to be talking about fierce versus gentle and when to be which one. Now, people ask me, like, what is the definition of fierce, right? But y'all know I'm always starting y'all off with definitions, because we need to know the technicalities of all of this stuff, right? So, the definition of fierce is having or displaying an intense or ferocious attitude, right? Another definition is showing intense or powerful intensity. Y'all gonna have to forgive me. I've been working all day. Let's hope these eyes work today, because I got a good word for y'all. So fierce, right? A lot of times, let me give y'all some backstory. So growing up, I always would try to suppress the side of me that I felt like wasn't always the nicest, or wasn't the kindest, or wasn't the most accepting and open-hearted, version of who I was. And, even going all the way down to college, like, I would be a people pleaser. I would always kind of want to make sure that everybody in the room was okay. Like, as long as, like, I'm the one holding the weight, as long as I'm the one taking the butt of whatever, it's okay, because I'm strong enough to carry it and everybody else is not. That is psychotic. Thinking about it, it's a little narcissistic to think that, you are just this superhuman, super being that can just take all the crap. You're not. It's hard out here for a pimp. And for real, everybody needs to deal with their own crap. Everybody needs to hold their own weight. And while they're doing that, while you're on your side, holding your weight, you learn to embrace every side of you, right? So me being in this mode of trying to essentially erase my fierce side, because also, like, a little bit more backstory. So I'm from Philly. Born and raised, West Philly. North Philly is where I stayed. That's not a pun, that's real rap. And let's just say I grew up around people who was about their life, right? They was really cutthroat. They didn't take too much mess. So I grew up around strong, powerful people who really, like, they was mostly fierce. Like, they was mostly tiger. They was mostly raw. But I was also, like, I'm also a very sensitive person. So growing up in this environment, it made me feel like it was wrong. I don't know why, but I despised it in a way. Like, being argumentative, or being, like, super mean and stuff like that. And being fierce has nothing to do with being argumentative, right? Being fierce is knowing that you are not to be played with. Being fierce is being assertive. Being fierce is on your stuff. Being fierce is knowing who you are and not letting nobody discredit or devalue your worth. So fast forward back to college, me being this whole people pleaser, trying to be Kumbaya, Gandhi, MLK up in this joint. I got, ran over a lot. My heart has been broken enough times for me to understand that I am enough, and I don't have to give myself to people who do not deserve me, right? So when you are in an environment where you're learning yourself, especially like 18, 19, 20, 21, and you're a young lady, oh, hi, courteous, da, da, da. No, none of us are dumb. None of us are not, intelligent. So if you're intelligent and you could pick up on the fact that somebody is being, smart, or somebody is being rude to you, or somebody is trying to play you like you're dumb, or somebody is trying to treat you like you're one way because of the color of your skin, or somebody is trying to, whatever it could be, your hair not done, you look, whatever it could be, there's a plethora of reasons why people will try to play you, right? And you don't always you gotta stop being so nice. That's my word of the day. Stop being so nice. Embrace your fierce side. Embrace your not mean side, but embrace your don't mess with me side. There's a quote out there that says, stop being so fucking nice and show them how crazy you are. Sometimes you really have to step out of this kumbaya, put everybody first mood, and be assertive and get what you want done. There is no billionaire, millionaire, CEO in the world that did not learn that they had to stand up for their visions and they had to stand up for their rights. So if you are in a predicament where you know that people are not seeing you in the true light of who you are, excuse the background, y'all. If people are not seeing you and treating you with respect, then you have to boss up, because respect is due when I step in the room. And that needs to be the energy in which you hold, the energy in which you carry throughout life, and the energy that is undeniable. Okay? People need to know that you mean business, especially if you mean business. Okay? So, a few ways that you could be fierce, and then we're going to get on to gentle. But a few ways that you can be fierce, right? We could be fierce with our eyes, right? So sometimes I like to, you have to walk into a room and have your eyes wide open. You want to know everything that's in sight. You don't have to have the strength to engage with everyone, but you surely cannot walk in that joint with your head held low, looking like you're a coward or looking like you're afraid to stand up for yourself, or just to stand up, period. Posture is real. So eye contact, open your eyes, okay? If you can, imagine your cheetah self coming through, like the cheetah or the lion in you, you know what I'm saying? And look at people with those eyes, business eyes, with those, if we don't go out and hunt tonight, I'm eating one of your eyes, okay? And and walk with that. So posture, right? Queen posture, kingship, queenship. We're walking with confidence. We're talking with confidence. And in the moment, right there and then, if someone is to disrespect you, you don't have to outright be like, yo, I know you disrespected me, right? So let's say somebody says something to you don't like. All you have to do is use your assertive voice, okay? And just reassert what you came here for in the first place, okay? And if somebody is being overly rude to you, you have to ask yourself, do I have to stay here? Can I turn around? Can I leave? Do I have an obligation up in this joint? Because if you don't, then dip. I dipped, he dip. I dipped, he dip. You know what I'm saying? Get off the scene. Get off the vibe. You want to be around people and surrounded by people who respect you. Nobody's going to respect you until you respect yourself, okay? And, it can really drive somebody crazy being too nice. You know you're not that nice, sis. You know that. So stop being so nice and show them that you're a tiger. And don't be afraid of that. Embrace your tiger. Embrace your tiger when you're dealing with friends, family, men, whoever. Sometimes you really got to boss up. And a lot of that has to do with the fierce, perspective of a woman. Our femininity is not just, is nowhere near to be ran over. Femininity has everything to do with strength. You know what I'm saying? To have a child, have a period every month, excuse me, for the people in the back, is serious. It truly is a learning phase and season every time you go through that cycle. So I just really want to remind y'all, like, don't be afraid to be fierce out here. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want. Get what you want. If you are sad, if you are depressed, if you are struggling in any type of way, it's because you're not living your life right. And there's going to be people in the back of the room that be like, want to shoot me. But we all do go through seasons, right? Manifestation seasons, right? Butterfly, caterpillar seasons. But I know for a fact, if you are unhappy every day, it's because you're not living your life right. You're letting people run up, down, and around on you. And you're not standing up for yourself. Your home situation might not be what you want it to be. Your work situation might not want it to be. But you are the molder, the moderator, and the creator of your own life. So bring the fiercity out of you, the tiger out of you, and scratch a hole in the timeline and take what's yours. Because this world is completely and always divided until we all step up as individuals and be ourselves. Embrace our fingerprints because they tell their own story. Okay? So, gentle. You got to know when to be gentle and you got to know when to be fierce. And I say be gentle for the most part in your presence. Like, learn how to just be kind to yourself. Learn how to walk in grace. Learn how to, caress yourself. Like dance with yourself. So one thing that I like to do when I am feeling lonely or I'm feeling sad, I imagine myself, and this might be, I hope I'm not throwing y'all, dancing. So I imagine my masculine energy, my masculine side, dancing with my feminine side. So I get to kind of understand every aspect of who I am, and it just brings me peace and harmony. So to be gentle, you can be gentle with the right guy, you could be gentle with the right family member, but it's really all about who creates a safe place for you. Who cares about if you eat? Who cares about if you have a safe place to sleep? You never know, you might have to smile at somebody on the street, but being gentle is a great attribute to have. So don't knock that. I just say don't let people run over you because you don't deserve that. Okay? Be gentle with the right people. And honestly, if you feel like being gentle, be gentle. You know what I'm saying? Follow your intuition, follow your stars, follow your guides. They're going to tell you how to show up. And don't be afraid to be vulnerable in that way. Don't be afraid to look, crazy or look like a fool for love or look like you care a lot because you actually do. There are so many kind, loving, caring people out here in this world. And I think we should always value a certain gentleness, especially when it comes from a woman. Okay? So, I don't have so much about being gentle today because I've been gentle my entire life. But the right people will position themselves in your life for you to be able to be gentle and to be kind. And be gentle with your art. Be gentle with your process. Be gentle with you discovering who you are and coming into a newness within yourself. Right? Because we love ourselves. We're not sleeping on ourselves no more. So you can be gentle, you can be fierce, you can be hard, you can be soft, but it's all about that balance. What makes sense for Ivana? What makes sense for you? What makes sense, is this where I'm supposed to be? If it's not where I'm supposed to be, I really need to start moving my life to go in a direction that's calling me, whether that's gentle or whether that's fierce. So, that is that part of our potty today. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to us because I got through that, girl, and I couldn't see none of my notes. I was worried. ICB got to go to the eye doctor. Y'all see, I ain't living right. I ain't being gentle enough. I need to take myself and get my eyes checked because I'm struggling. Now, I don't want to get laser. Fuck no. Nobody's going to my eyes. I'm sorry. I'm gonna eat more apples, whatever it takes. Anyway, so moving right along to the topics of the week. Topics of the week. Topics of the week. Topics of the week. Y'all already know I'm gonna get that remix broke down for y'all. But for now, y'all go have Mana mixing it up with just her voice, okay? So, I want to talk about the Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion beef. Yeah, I am going to meet these ladies one day. And I try to tread lightly, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be rude. But I think that, I think Megan need a break, right? I think that I love Nicki Minaj. You cannot not love Nicki Minaj. That's like saying you don't love Aretha Franklin. They're icons, right? They're undeniable. They're proven in the game. Great, we love that. I don't know the entirety of the background of this beef, but one thing I can say is like, Meg been through a lot. Jesus. Shit. Excuse my language. God. Maybe we could just leave Megan alone for a little while. Maybe Megan deserves to be protected. You know what I'm saying? I know she a G. I know she's a, real one. But I just think that, there's just a time and a place. I mean, we watched this girl go through something traumatic on national television for more than a year, where she was not only slut-shamed, named, dragged through the mud. I mean, everything. Could you imagine waking up, turning on the news, and there's people all over the world talking about your vagina. Your vagina that you use freely. That is that's different. You know what I'm saying? I never experienced something like that. Hopefully I never have to. But it's just like, leave Meg alone, y'all. Like, can we just give her a break? Like, we know she's strong. We know she got that clap back. I like his. I've been listening to it a little bit more than Bigfoot. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna go for somebody's mom? Like, somebody dead mom. Like, what is wrong with people? I'm like, what? Like, I don't know. I just think that certain things are off limits. And I'm gonna keep it there. But I think that Meg needs a break. I think Nicki Minaj really does. Like, if you're a queen, be a queen. Step up on your pedestal. Be sovereign. Rule. Be untouchable. Okay? There's only rumors about the queen. No one barely sees her. So why are you everywhere arguing with these young bitches? I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I understand there's no such thing as backing down, but there's also like a such thing as just like being above it. Maybe she's not above it. I don't know. My last name Bennett for sure, and I'm not in it for sure. We got the Grammys, so everyone looked really pretty at the Grammys. I'll be there one year, of course, all the years. But it has some people who won. Miss Samira Joy. If you don't know who Samira Joy is, she is a jazz singer, beautiful Philadelphia native. She won a Grammy this year. I love Samira Joy. She inspires me. Her music, her sound, her voice is just gorgeous. So check out Samira Joy on YouTube. Who else? But I don't know. It looked like they was at the club at the Grammys. You got Taylor Swift posted up with 21 Savage. You got Ice Spice, Taylor Swift. Like, you got all these people. They really were just in there taking mad selfies. Like, is that all it is? Like, you get dressed up super cute. Everybody take pictures with each other, and we just put out this facade to the world that everything's kumbaya. I don't know. But that was lit. Jay-Z standing up for Beyonce at the Grammys never gets old. I love the way he carried it for his woman. And he's doing it. Woo! Sorry. Woo! Getting flashbacks, y'all. I'm tripping. If you're great at something, you don't need the validation. You just need to remember that you're great at it and continue to work at it and continue to make art that changes the world. So for all my change makers out there, all my angelic beings, all of my beautiful, beautiful people, never stop being beautiful, never stop creating for who you are. You know, I was just thinking, I actually got like really kind of tear-eyed because I was like, yo, I'm really so grateful to God for my job. Like, being able to host this podcast is really a blessing to me, because if you look at throughout history, especially specifically, directly, African American people in this country, you know, history has been made by people telling their stories, by people being able to read and write, and writing, you know, passages to send to the East so that they know the atrocities going on in the South. So for me to be in a position here on this mic and having a love for talking to people and hearing their stories and putting their stories out to the world really makes me overjoyed, and just optimistic in knowing that there's so much breakthrough to be done and had, and we're going to accomplish that together as a family. You know, it's Black History Month. I should have said that at the beginning of the joint. But it's Black History Month. Y'all already know, February. So we got, you know, 28 whole days to be loud. Be loud, be proud, be super black. You know, wear your fros, wear your slick backs, whatever you want to do for the happiness of you, apply it so that we can all never have a chance to deny it. Okay? So happy Black History Month to all the Black people out there. Happy Black History Month to all the Americans out there. Black history is American history. Don't let them tell you nothing different. And yeah, let's keep it on and let's keep it popping. Like, the podcast this month is really going to be heavily black. So I hope y'all ready, because I am, and I'm going to have a good time. Okay, like I said, Black history is American history, and we're not going to play around with that. Podcast of the week. So my podcast of the week this week is I've really been watching a lot of like relationship podcasts. I know that's so weird, but you know, you always gotta freshen things up. You always gotta know how to please your man, how to excite your man, how to be that beautiful, you know, trophy wife or whatever you inspire to be. And there's nothing like learning about men from men. So I watch a lot of like men relationship coach and stuff like that on YouTube, and I just be peeping game. I'm like, oh, where they coming from? Like, where's the guys coming from? What do the guys want? What do the guys need? How can I provide it? And it's been good. So if there's any ladies out there that is currently dating, you're about to date, you're thinking about dating, whatever it may look like, you know, educate yourself, yo. Guys are not us. They are different beings. They are different species. They think differently than us. So you really need to know how to approach a man to keep a man, you know? So yeah, don't be little horn muffins out here, okay? Keep your modesty at bay, okay? And don't let your hormones compromise your, what's the word I'm looking for? Modesty? No, don't let your hormones compromise your virtue. Because guys, they ain't gonna deny it. They ain't gonna deny it. Even if they're not emotionally ready or stable for you, they ain't gonna deny it. So stop giving yourselves to these men, y'all. Like, honestly, women, there has been whole wars stopped in the name of women not withholding the cat. If y'all don't get it right, y'all not getting this cat. That's why it's all these guys walking around in these streets thinking that they could be murderers and gangsters because they still getting cat. Because there's ladies out there that are craving that dynamic of a man. No, we are the pillars of our communities, the mothers, the nurturers, man. Make that man work for that cat. Make that man prove himself. They want to anyway, right? And if he don't want to, he probably too lazy to get a job. And we don't want that. We don't want no lazy men. Who wants a lazy man? That's not even innate DNA. Like, so we gotta uphold society, ladies. I didn't mean to get a little too hectic. I hope, nobody takes my words and runs with them. But I'm just saying, we uphold society because we are the true nurturers, and we know, what is needed for people to thrive. And we also have to nurture our men. We gotta nurture our men. We gotta nurture our children. We have to be all of these beautiful things. But if you don't hold men up to a standard, they will not live up to a standard. And then we will be left carrying the pieces. I don't know about you, but I'm breaking that generational curse. I don't know about you, but I'm not going to be carrying all those pieces. I'll carry the babies. I'll carry the house. But I ain't carrying all the pieces. We're not doing that. No. So, it's just a little piece, you know what I'm saying? Give a man an opportunity to be a man. That's it. Like, don't be so pressed. Don't be so in love. Don't be so baby crazy. Like I said, don't let your hormones compromise your virtue. You have to make good decisions, because the decisions that you make influence the men of our community. And we need men, strong, beautiful, black men who know who they are, because their women remind them of that, and they don't let them fall below the threshold. And even if they do fall below the threshold, they know that they have fallen. They know that there is a threshold. They know that they can't come and just do all that over here. So hold them to a standard, ladies. Hold them to the standards. In the name of Dr. Umar, how we go? Ladies, we gotta stay focused, ladies. We gotta stay focused, ladies. If you know, you know. We gotta stay focused. I do it better when I'm by myself, but whatever. So manifestation Monday. What do I want to manifest this Monday? I want to manifest love. Love is like popping out everywhere in my spirit right now. I just want to manifest love in every area of my life, from family, more in my relationship, things like that. Like, I really want to be able to embody love. So that's what I'm manifesting on this beautiful week, on this beautiful month of February. So shout out to love. Shout out to us, because once again, we made it to a new week. So that is our podcast of the week. Already you guys know I love you all so much. Until next time, grace.